What's up, y'all? Carmen Renee here. Welcome to my channel. And oh my gosh, y'all, Monique just dragged Gizelle. Please tell me y'all saw this Housewives of Potomac reunion, okay? So first, I have to start with a moment of silence for Jamal Bryant on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Okay, because she was laid to rest yesterday, honey, by Miss Monique. I hope y'all saw it. Oh my God, Gizelle couldn't say nothing, okay? I guess I'm going to start from the beginning. I'm not going to go into every single thing that happened, y'all. First of all, please be sure to go ahead and click my subscribe button, okay? I'm going to give you a couple seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds, okay? You know I'm from the South. Thank you. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get the 5K, okay? I'm trying to get the 5,000 subscribers, so please help your girl out. Now, let's get into it, okay? Karen came for Gizelle this whole episode, number one. Okay, she was like on Gizelle's ass. Even when it didn't have nothing to do with her, Karen was putting her 2 cents in, honey, when he asked about Gizelle fashions. And Karen said, it's a mess, and she knows it's a mess. I'm living for Karen. I'm sorry. Yeah, Gizelle, her hair and her fashions. But it's crazy because Gizelle talks about everybody. But, honey, no. Okay? Even Robin couldn't. Robin can't talk. I mean, I feel like Robin is just as bad as Gizelle, if not worse. Like, I don't know. Robin don't be dressing good and her hair look a mess in the reunion. I don't know what she thought that look. I don't know what she got in her hair, but it looks a mess. She making wine look bad. But anyways, Karen just kept, and she talked about Gizelle's house, and it looked like Ronald McDonald, the designer of the house. Oh my God, Karen was just coming for Gizelle. I think she just really don't like Gizelle, and she has reason. Even going all the way back to when Ray was going through his tax stuff, and Gizelle wore that little tacky shirt that said lock them up, or free, it said like free Karen and free Uncle Bill. I mean, come on now, really? And look at your bestie. Now your bestie is going through tax stuff. Are they going to lock her up? Are they going to lock Robin up? So it's like, these girls, y'all always talking about stuff and then talking about people, and then karma just comes right back around, okay? Now, let me get into a little bit more. So we just had the typical Karen kind of coming for Gizelle. And then we had Wendy. Miss Wendy gets on my last nerves. I am sorry. I don't care how educated she is. I am just not a fan. And it has nothing to do with the color of her skin. She was trying to say that Ashley should not have called her aggressive because she's dark-skinned and people were coming at her. But if that's how you were acting, that's how you were acting. It has nothing to do with the color of your skin. And Monique chimed in also and was like, girl, aggressive is a word for anybody. Male, female, black, white, Mexican, whoever. If that's how you're acting. And at that lake house, that's exactly how you were acting. Okay? Ashley hadn't done a damn thing to you. She came in with Baby Dean, and you just went at her for no reason. Okay? And then kept going at her. You was mad and aggressive. So if you don't want to be labeled aggressive, then don't be aggressive. Even Andy was like, okay, so if a black woman or a darker skin tone woman is acting aggressive, what are they supposed to call her? And she couldn't say not one word. She couldn't say what we should call them. Like, no, it has nothing to do with y'all skin. If you was Mexican, black, Puerto Rican, white, whatever, you were still aggressive towards Ashley down at that lake house, period, okay? Now, Candiace, you know, they showed Candiace little clip, and they showed everybody talking about Candiace and how bad she talks on Twitter, honey, how she runs that mouth on Twitter. And everybody was just like, Candiace, like, you really do provoke people. But it's so crazy because y'all are the same people saying how Candiace goes low, she does low blows, and she provokes people, and then she be on Twitter doing all that talking to top it off. But then you turn around and act like Monique did the worst thing in the world just by getting into a fight. We done seen Portia fight. We done seen Cynthia ass fight. Nene done almost fall. Hell, Candy ass almost fall. We done seen a lot of stuff happen on Housewives of Atlanta, and it was never made as big of a deal as they are making with Candiace and Monique. So I don't care. At the end of the day, Candiace is doing too much. She's trying to play a victim way too hard with this situation, okay? And then you didn't really get dragged or beat the F up like that because there was a lot of people in between y'all and stuff. So, whatever. Now, Ashley and Wendy, you know, they kind of went back at it. Ashley, they were trying to praise Wendy for her accolades and all her degrees and stuff, which, okay, great. An educated woman, great. But Ashley said, you throw that in people's faces as if it makes you better than them. And it doesn't, you know. And she was like, well, I use it as a weapon when I'm defending myself. And Ashley was like, no, because I didn't do nothing to you. And you came at it aggressively with me, talking about, call me Dr. Wendy and your 4 degrees and everything else. And that's true. You came at Ashley trying to throw your degrees in her face and everything else and use it as like a weapon that means that you're just so better than them because you got these degrees. And quiet as it's kept, you got all them degrees, but you damn sure don't know how to read. So you need to be focused on learning how to read because you on Housewives of Potomac, honey. You gonna need to learn how to read. And those reads that you was giving Ashley down at that lake house was so just not it. Even Robin said that it was stupid. So this episode got into a few things, but towards the end, Monique has this binder, honey, okay? Monique came with this binder. She got a tab for everybody, and I'm here for it. I'm here for the binder because all bets are off. Gizelle, Robin, Candiace, Wendy, y'all trying to act like Monique is the worst person in the world. She should be stoned. She should be put in jail, throw away the key. She should be, well, they said she shouldn't go to jail, but you guys are still giving her such a hard time for a fight. And I don't know. I just feel like she should be able to, come in and have her receipts and her proof and go in on y'all, okay? And that's exactly what we saw her do with Gizelle. Now, I'm ready for the rest of the ladies. But the end of this episode, honey, they let Monique tear Gizelle ass up, okay? It started off with them talking about Jamal. And, of course, she tried to say that she was still with Jamal. So, Karen started it now, honey. Karen said, girl, the street said Jamal just had another baby. And that the only reason he appears on the show with you as, quote-unquote, y'all are supposed to be back together is so you can stay on the show and have yet another man on this show. Girl, Miss Gizelle couldn't say nothing. Couldn't say a word, okay? Then Monique piggybacked and was like, yep, because his ex-girlfriend or his girlfriend, current girlfriend, whatever you want to call her, she been sending me a bunch of stuff. And, honey, she had a whole book full of text messages and everything else. The girl telling Jamal that she doesn't think they should be trying to see each other, you know, like, you on TV with Gizelle and trying to get your family back. And Jamal is like, no, that's just reality TV. He's denying that it's real. Honey, Monique read that phone number. They said, how we know that's real? Monique said, oh, is this his phone number? She read that area code and that phone number. The room got silent. Andy said, is that his number? And I honestly thought that Gizelle was going to say no. Then a part of me said she's going to lie and say it's not. Even though it is, she's going to lie and say it's not. But she actually said, yeah, that's his phone number. I think that she knew if she tried to lie and say it wasn't his number, that made her look guilty. Because then receipts would have came out. Or either they would have asked for her phone and be like, well, let's see Jamal's number in your phone. And then it would have been the same number. And that would have made her look guilty for lying. So I think she was like, let me just go ahead and tell the truth because I don't want them to find out, you know. And she said it was his phone number. But, of course, she's still acting like she don't believe the messages and stuff. Honey, Monique was like, yep, okay, he got this girl, pictures, videos, everything. Meanwhile, you coming to the reunion every year with a different damn man, which, she really is. Or either she don't have no man at the reunion at all. Either she coming with a different man or she don't have no man. But every season, Gizelle got somebody else new. And then, of course, Karen said, is Jamal here tonight? And what do you think Gizelle's answer was? No. Come on now, that man, even if he's that busy, why do you even want to be with somebody like that? Why do you want to be with him anyway? Knowing that he was cheating and he's a pastor, what kind of leader does stuff like that? And then knowing that he's still possibly cheating and stuff. So he clearly ain't learned. Like, come on, Gizelle. I know you're desperate, baby. I understand. But this ain't it. Jamal, he looks like a creepy R. Kelly to me. Like a pastor R. Kelly. I can't with Jamal. Even your daughters. When your daughters, as grown as they are, can look and be like, Mama, what the hell you doing? You have got to be like, damn, is it worth it? Is this worth it? So, I'm sorry. It's not worth it. Jamal is not who she should be trying to be with. Karen and Monique read her ass for fifth, honey, and I was loving it. Robin was getting on my nerves because she just keeps trying to put her little 2 cents in. Girl, you need to shut up and worry about wine and if he really love you, okay? Other than that, nobody's outfit was like, ooh, I love it. No. And nobody's hair stood out to me like, ooh, I love it either. Definitely don't like Robin's outfit and hair. Don't like Wendy's outfit. Her hair is okay. Don't like Gizelle's hair or her outfit. Monique, the hair, I'm not a big fan of her hair, but I like her dress. Her dress is, I'll give her dress a kudos. I like her dress. Now, I had to come back and add, I know I said none of the girls wowed me, but then I saw this full body picture of Karen, honey, and she's done it again. She looks great. I like the little leg out. The shoe is cute. This is really great. Gizelle needs to get some help from Karen at this point. But anyways, comment below and tell me what y'all think, okay? What do you think about Monique coming at Gizelle with all these Jamal Bryant accusations? What do y'all think about Karen and the way she was coming at Gizelle? What do y'all think about Wendy trying to say that everything is colorism? Do you agree with that? If so, explain. Let's talk about it. Maybe y'all can tell me something I don't really know. You know, enlighten me. Okay? But please go ahead and subscribe because part 2 of the reunion, I'm pretty sure, will be lit. So we can talk about that, okay? And as always, thank y'all for listening.